Well, the Ghana Medical Association is worried about community spread of coronavirus, especially as many applicants for voter ID cards disregard social distancing and wearing of face masks. The letter, they write a letter in which they address the Electoral Commission, and the GMA said the EC chairperson and other members of the commission should be ultimately held responsible and accountable by the state for any wanton disregard or for non-enforcement of COVID-19 preventive measures at any voter registration center. So that's the statement right there for you. It says that the Ghana Medical Association has followed with keen interest at the events that are ongoing, and these are the things that they wish to state: that the COVID-19 is real and the country is currently experiencing significant community spread, which is why they're worried. Also, that the Electoral Commission has an obligation to ensure that all appropriate COVID-19 preventive etiquette, such as social distancing, wearing of masks, use of alcohol-based sanitizers, as well as the washing of hands with soap and running water, are observed at all times during the exercise. Other excerpt says that the EC should, that's the third one, the EC should ensure that all persons at the various centers adhere strictly to all COVID-19 safety preventive protocols. And fourth, that the security agencies, especially the Ghana Police, should enforce all COVID-19 preventive protocols at the various centers without fear or favor. And five, that there should be a swift prosecution of all persons, including the EC staff and officials, commissioners, voters, voter ID card applicant, observers, and political party agents who may be responsible for any breaches of any COVID-19 preventive protocol. And the sixth point they make is that the EC should ensure that all needed personal protective equipment are available for use at all times at the voter registration centers. It ends by indicating at the point 7 that the EC chairperson and other members of the commission should be ultimately held responsible and accountable by the state for any wanton disregard for or non-enforcement of COVID-19 preventive measures at any voter registration center. And it goes on and on and on with all these details. And it says, remember, COVID-19 is real. Letters are there. It's signed by Dr. Justice Youngson, General Secretary, and Dr. Frank Ankobia, who is the president. But then the General Secretary of the association, Dr. Titus Bayo, has also been speaking to us. He tells Roland Walker that if COVID-19 cases in the country increase, of course, the point they make should apply, that the EC should be held responsible.
Indeed, we have concerns. For us as a medical body, our major concern is that, yes, this is a legitimate exercise as has been approved by the Supreme Court of Ghana. However, it also serves as a ground on which there could be increased community spread. And therefore, we decided to caution the EC. I should state emphatically that this was a private letter we sent to the EC way back as Friday, prior to the start of the events today. And we had hoped that the EC would take heed to this and implement same so that we will all be safe. Because what we are seeing in the hospitals suggests that we are not out of the woods at all. And so EC and anybody who organizes public activities like this must adhere to the laws that we have put in place.
Since you're medical people, you ultimately have fears that the cases could spike. And what we saw on the ground, and based on your observations, there was wanton disregard, as in point 7 of your statement, for these preventive protocols. What then?
Indeed, and
Please go on, Dr. Bayo.
No, I think you were saying something. Let me hear you.
So I also wanted to add, what then do we do with the current state of things as noticed in the first day?
All right. So I think the EC still has opportunity to make amends. And in our statement, we cautioned that any activity that puts the life of Ghanaians at risk and result in larger outbreaks of this condition, endangering the lives of Ghanaians, the EC should be held liable. And the EC here will mean the commissioner and all her commissioners and other officials there must be held personally responsible for any breaches in the EI that has been passed that result in danger to lives of Ghanaians. And for what we are seeing, indeed, we can see, and we have done some of our own monitoring, and a lot of people are not respecting the law. What is the use of passing a law and people not obeying it? And at official state events or national events, people not obeying this law, which by medical science, if not obeyed, really puts all of us at risk. So we think the EC must be up and doing, the law enforcement agencies must be up and doing, but the ultimate responsibility is on the Electoral Commission because they are the convener of this activity or this exercise. Therefore, all other agencies are only assisting them. So they must come clean with the implementation of the executive instrument with regards to our public prevention.
Dr. Bayo there.